Hello, Virgo. I'm sorry I'm late. Um, we're just going to jump straight into your read. I've only got 15 minutes, so let's get on with it. Don't forget, I'm doing personal readings now. If you go to the Scorpio page, there's a link to my PayPal down there, and you can just send me whatever, and I'll get you a read. um, your first card, you got some choices here. Got a lot of good options. They're all pretty good. You can see she's pretty excited about it. This is not a choice in men. This is a choice in a life's path. So, no, this isn't seven different men you can date. Maybe it is, but I don't like to look at it that way. So, or seven different girls you can date. You got this win at all costs thing still going on in you there, Vern. Somebody still has your number. And they can still dig down in there and they can get your full, undivided attention anytime they choose because you have this energy. It is a win at all cost. Sacrifice the war for the battle. That's not how it works. That is a warning card. So just be honest with yourself about this, okay? That's what you're doing. That's what you have to do. You have to get your heart and soul and consciousness in alignment with the universal mind. I read something about the universal mind today and it said, how many minds are there in the universe? The answer was one. We are all part of the universal mind, every one of us. And that's the only way this thing works. We all are connected, whether we're from this planet or not. We are connected to alien life beings. And that's kind of what the video was about is we can invite them here. They are not the danger. Our government is the danger, if you haven't noticed. I mean, they're the reasons I'm not doing a lot of reads anymore because of this COVID bullshit. Because of how they lied about that, how they got everybody to focus on that. And what happens to something when you focus on it? It gets bigger and bigger. Well, finally, people are tired of it. They're just saying, screw that. You know what? How I look at it? I got two vaccines. I ain't giving you another one. If the first two didn't work, I have absolutely no confidence in the third and fourth ones. And don't tell me, oh, yeah, but now if you get sick, you won't go in the hospital. Well, there's no proof I would have ever gone in the hospital. There's no proof I would have ever gotten sick. It's just bullshit. The whole thing was bullshit. And speaking of that, there's your next card, the devil. This is right underneath the Seven of Cups. So there's the devil. You're tied to something that's keeping you from making one of these other options, from selecting one of these other options. You've got the devil card. You're chained to something. And you need to break that chain to be free. Just to be free. Here comes your overall energy card. This is always the big one. Just keep working on you. This card's going to touch every other card in this read. This is a good card. You just keep working on you. And you can't go wrong with that. So that's half of your read. You start off, you've got lots of options. You still got that Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, I mean. The Queen of Wands, not the Queen of Swords. Let me get that straight in my head. The Queen of Wands. She can call you in anytime she wants because you've got this win at all cost attitude. And you have to lose that because I think on a Scorpio read, I put she's got your number, so get hers. You know what her number is? Ignore her. It drives her batshit crazy. And you automatically win when you do that. And you've made it. You're sitting in the sun. You are happy. So you're going through a struggle here. And it is with the Queen of Wands. You have to get very honest with yourself. You have to bring your heart, your mind, and your consciousness in line with the universal mind. That do that probably. I mean, I do it all the time, all day long, but most of you are probably going to have to meditate. And I still do meditate from time to time. And in fact, I'm going to put a video up on the community section about what true love is, how you should feel about it, how if the person you're with doesn't feel this way about you, you're wasting your time. Truly. Now, there can be some reasons and stuff that you just haven't worked out yet, and that's fine. But anyway, on with your read. So you've got devil energy, you're chained to something, keeping you from making a good choice. So you're working on you. That's all you can do. You see that? She's digging down under the table with that saw. Use your imagination. And she's cutting that chain. Use your imagination. And then you'll be free and you will be in the sun. You will have tenure. They can't touch you. So, Virgo, then your mission's completed. You've got the Seven of Cups, you've got the devil, and once you get rid of the devil, your mission is completed. You are well on your way. That is the Four of Wands. Part of the Wand family, but not all wands are bad. Four of Wands is a great card. It's a closure card. It's a mission completed card. It's a marriage card. So, and then you just jump on down the rabbit hole. Keep going, baby. Don't worry about that cat. He'll be there when you come back up. That kitty's not going anywhere. That kitty loves you faithfully. Now, it is a cat, so a dog's definition of faithful and a cat's definition of faithful are two different things. You may, when you come back up, it may not be there, but it's still around. It's still in the neighborhood. So, all right, your final card before the clarifier, and you just move on downstream. You get the hell out of this area. It's been a troubled spot in your life. You had to get rid of the devil to move on. You got rid of the devil, you worked on you, and you made it. Your mission's completed. You go down a rabbit hole. You jump down there, see what's down there. It's fun time. That is the Fool card, but this is not a fool. She doesn't look like a fool. Her cat wouldn't let her faithful cat certainly would never let her do anything that would hurt herself. And then you just get in that boat and you keep moving on downstream into calmer waters. So that's really your read. Okay, we got 5.5 minutes left to get you clarified and take your message from the universe. So we're going to do a clarification card here. Here it is. Here it is. Balance. He looks worried. He is worried, Virgo. You guys are OCD. I now know it's true. You are OCD. I mean, I go over to this girl's house. She's a Virgo. Everything is in its place. And I feel like she's working on a place to put me. Where am I going to sit? I sometimes catch myself wondering, where is old young James going to have a seat in here? But it's all good. It's all good. So, balance. You're worried. You got to balance the financial side with the fun side of life, human relationships, and that's what you're doing. What would the universe say to you right now if it could? You are a lantern fairy. This is you, a lantern fairy. That even looks like a Virgo. You are a lantern fairy with a clear solution. You have a clear answer to somebody's difficulties, maybe your own difficulties. Maybe you see the clear solution. Maybe you see the solution to this. You know, that's not a pencil, that's a saw, and you've got it under the table, and you're working on that chain that ties you to that devil. And you're going to cut through it, and then you're going to be in the sun. Then you are going to be out of there. You're going to be like Andy Dufresne. He climbed through that 500-yard sewer line full of shit, toilet paper, urine, and he broke out into the rain. And he stood there and he soaked that shit up. This is you. That is you. You're going to get rid of that devil and you will be standing in the rain, which is the equivalent to the sun. The rain is cleansing, the sun is purifying. Nothing disinfects like the light of day, and it just takes some clean water to rinse that shit off of you. So that's all it is. You just got to cut that devil loose. You'll be sitting in the sun. I'm going to post this video I found. It's an 8-hour sleep video, but it just repeats itself. So I think you got to listen to about 15 minutes of it. And if who you were with, or if you don't feel this way about who you're with, you are with the wrong person. It's that simple. So you guys have a great day there, Virgo. Happy Friday, late Friday night, and happy Saturday morning. I'm just going to release this right now. It's about 10 o'clock Central Daylight Time, 10 p.m. You guys have a good night.